Okay, everybody. Welcome back to exploring the GameCube Collector's Edition for GameCube. Alright, last we left off, we had gotten, I want to say, four dungeons in, four palaces in to the adventure of Link. And now we're ready to jump back into it and finish it. Hopefully. We've only died 28 times. You might notice my levels are all a bit higher than when we left off. I did a little bit of off-screen grinding last night. So we make our way all the way down through these little roadblocks. Across the sea, back into Eastern Hyrule. They've never really done the two-continent thing again, as far as I can think of, unless you count the Oracle games. Let's see. Might seem silly just to get that little bit of health back, but I do want my sword beam if I can have it. So we're gonna walk right across the water. Keep going straight out east till we reach level 5. Palace on the sea, the Ocean Palace. So I'll show y'all once we get to it. I actually snuck in here a little bit ahead of time, and this is where I did my leveling. Okay, so here we're going to turn into a fairy so we can fly up here. We can still take damage, so we want to avoid these guys if possible. Okay, and we can't pick up the key as a fairy, so now I get to come back and pick it up. Ooh, and those things are dangerous because they'll sap your magic. I should have been a little bit more careful about that. Alright, now those guys are not so tough at all. Okay, using our key, we go through there. So when I snuck in here earlier to do some grinding, I just turned into a fairy and snuck past that keyhole. I'll show y'all when we get to it the room that I used for grinding. Okay, I think this was a dead end. Yeah, this is also a dungeon that I like the color scheming of. this like mossy green. It is on the sea, so I don't know how mossy like a sea island would be. So this is the room here, where if you're kind of patient, you can set up a really good grinding operation. So we let a few of these blocks fall down. We're going to need to let them fall down a little bit to get the key anyways. Okay, so you'll see this Moa flying in here. And if you prop yourself up, you can just kind of keep hitting them as they come in the screen. I'm high enough level now that I one-shot them. When you first try it, if you're like level 6 attack or something, or level 5 attack, I think if you're level 5 attack, you can 2-hit them. When you get to like level 6, you can one-shot them. But yeah, you just keep letting them come in. Sometimes they'll drop experience point bags. Sometimes they'll drop magic potions for you. Let's get some jump and fire in here. Once you hit a certain point of power, attack power, even the fireballs will take them down in one hit. I think I had the best luck standing at about 3 blocks high. If you find just the right spot, whenever you kill one, another one will instantly spawn. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Sometimes I feel like it's like foot right over the line on one of these blocks, kinda. There we go. Then you can just kinda sit and mash on this button while you're doing something else. And if you're like already around level 5 or 6, it should only take you like maybe not even an hour. Okay, but that's that. At this point, I don't even think we need experience. I'm not sure. I don't think we can level anything past level 8. Let's try going right. Oh no. Okay, so that's real dangerous. If you can, let's just try to avoid any of that. Hopefully that was where we're supposed to go. Okay, that's not where we needed to go. That was, in fact, a dead end. You can kill those things if you hit them enough times. Sometimes it's probably better to do that. I did review some maps before coming in here, but apparently didn't commit them super to memory. I think, actually, yeah. I think we gotta go down here first. Yeah, okay, that's our secret wall we need to run past. I think maybe we're going the wrong way. Okay, I think we did need to take that elevator. Got 2 keys. Alright, let's pop down here. I think the dungeon item is down this way. Okay. Good, we're good. Alright. Now we got the flute, which is, I guess, different from the flute that we had in the last game, because it's got a little trumpet shape at the end. Not quite helpful for a flute, really, usually. Alright, now I think we go this way. And sometimes these guys flicker in, but just very faintly before they actually materialize. Alright, there's the key we saw through the wall earlier. Yeah, I would say for this game, it's probably if you like frustrating obscurity, like you like old Sierra adventure games, that kind of thing. Maybe play this game blind and try to figure out the cryptic hints that they give you. It's like this wall, a lot of people complain about this wall. They tell you you can walk through some walls, but it's a few towns ago, and when you walk straight into it, you can't just walk through, you have to jump into it. But also, if you jump too, you know, maybe you could hit your head on the top, I don't know. It's like the only spot in this dungeon where that happens that I think is necessary. Ooh. These guys do a chunk of damage. Let's see. I think that's just experience points. A lot of times those things just line up so that you can pass them, no problem. Okay. No key down there, I guess. Yeah, so if they're on the right pattern, you just don't really have to worry about them as long as you keep moving at a consistent speed. Okay. Let's see. Well, I was hoping rather than do a full run back, I could come back to this room. Maybe farm for some red potions. Seems like that might have been a bad idea, though. Yeah. Okay, well, we got the item. I think we got a key that we need, so... One of the things I always found a little bit annoying is like on the road, when you break the blocks, it has a sand texture underneath, so walking over it spawns enemies. You're gonna keep walking onto the road, so it's just like a little hiccup. So yeah, a couple suggestions for this game, because you know, it doesn't really play fair. You could also not play fair. Use grinding exploits whenever you can. Take advantage of these free life situations. It doesn't give you a lot of health otherwise. If you want to do save states, you can do save states. I'd recommend like dropping a save at the start of a temple and then just trying to only use that. But you know, if you're playing online on the Switch Online, you can use the rewind feature. The other main thing, if you're not going to do anything else for this game, I recommend doing what I do and have some other kind of music playing that you can listen to. This whole playthrough, I've had other music going. Can't really play it for y'all because of copyright issues and whatnot. Yeah, if you can listen to this chiptune type sound for the whole playthrough, that's fine. But I find it to be a little bit too repetitive after enough time. Just because the game doesn't give you a lot of variety otherwise. Got some town music, dungeon music, and overworld music. I think that's about it. Okay, let's see if we can get a little bit of magic back again. So you'll eventually also get a bunch of P bags. This will give you, I think, like 200 each. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, this will be, I guess, the most difficult way that I've played this game, because I have used save states to beat it before. But the GameCube doesn't give you that. I think we need to go this way now. Well, we'll find out if I run into another locked door. Okay, got him. Sometimes when you got a zoner enemy, you just gotta play around with their range. You gotta pull them in. Come on. Okay, there we go. We're totally out of magic now. About to be out of life. Whew. Let's get through to one more screen. Nice. Okay, well this guy's probably about to cream us, but... Yep, okay. Another zoner enemy. Maybe we can just rush him down. Oh. Okay, we got this. Shield first. I got him scared. He's cowering. Oh, buddy, it's okay. Get him, get him, get him. Woohoo. Boy, that was a close one. Alright, we'll shoot up to 9,000 experience, and I don't think it'll let us level anything up. Attack out. It's a level 8. Okay. Now with that palace conquered, we beat the horny guy. Jeepers, I don't like fighting those guys. We can use our flute to pass the river devil. Oh, and then we've got a series of these walls. You can see the fire paths to Death Mountain on the, or Death Valley on the left. And I believe we've got more of these rock walls through there too. If I didn't have full maxed out HP, this might be a lot more treacherous. Not that it isn't, like these things hurt. Alright, there should be a town somewhere. Oh. Okay, but what if we just fly across like this? Yeah, there we go. Okay, and I know there's another heart container, I think the last heart container, down along this coast somewhere. There we go. Now we're truly max health. And down here, there's going to be, apparently a secret area with 500 experience points. Okay, that's pretty nice. We go up here, there's going to be a cave. Another thing that people often say is an obscure part of this game, coming up here. Where we have to use our hammer to break trees. I've already demonstrated breaking the trees a few times before, but the game doesn't actually tell you that. It's in the manual. Like a little bit. Oh, fire spell's gone. Yeah, if you find the one village that's over here, you'll find it full of invisible enemies, and if you find the one person that's there, they'll tell you to go to Old Kasuto, tell you to come to a cave over here. And you gotta chop down these trees to actually, like, uncover a little town. And this is the hidden town of Kasuto. We had to flee Kasuto. You deserve my help. Follow me. No extra side mission this time, just you deserve help. There is a secret at edge of town. Which is a pretty helpful hint, honestly. There's our final magic container. And you do need to find all of these hidden magic containers. The one below the palace, the one on Maze Island. How would you know if you went through Maze Island and took a different path? How would you know that's where you needed to go back to? Just play forever. You need your friends to tell you. The old man who remains has magic. So I guess the old guy that was left in Kasuto. Get that magic up. The hole in Palace is Endless Trap. I cannot help you. See. It's over here. A chimney with a hole in it. We can go inside it. Weird. Remember the magic word. Spell. We got the spell. I'm gonna cast my spell. Where did we cast a spell? Over at the edge of town. That's where it all goes down. Casting a spell. Secret at the edge of town. Cast a spell. Go in the secret. And get a magical key. And that magical key will unlock all doors. It's kind of weird that they made it like a spell that only reveals the secret at the edge of town that someone will tell you. If they don't tell you what the secret is, you just gotta intuit that this new spell does something. Might as well try it here. And then you get a magic key. That's all it's for. They could have just gave you a magic key. Call for help at the 3-Eye Rocks. The 3-Eye Rocks. What does that mean? Well, we'll go see here in a moment. Like I said, if we go to Kasudo, presently, there's one guy there who has magic. And then basically just a bunch of broken houses and ghosts that we can't even see to fight yet. And so if we come over here, this is the 3-Eye Rocks, and we call for help by blowing our whistle. And here's the last dungeon before the last dungeon. So yeah, the penultimate. Alright, full health, no continues. Let's see how far we get. I think for this dungeon we want to go straight down. All the way to the right. Woohoo. Get out of here. Whoa. Maybe we go this way next? I think this is the... Yeah, this is the room with a fake floor. Dang. I fell for it. Okay, maybe we need the jump spell for that. Rude. I do really like the MOAs, little floppy eyeball guys. Little eye ghost. Oh. Oh man. One, two, three, four. Okay, we made it. Oh, this is a boss fight. Oh, okay. Let's see. Cast some life. Do we have enough for a shield? We don't. Alright, let's go, buddy. Round 2. You and your hover horse. Oh, not quite. Return of Ganon. Okay. So we're good. We got it in. We just need to push on through. You know, in a modern remake of this type of game, they could give you like overworld items that might reduce enemy encounters under a certain level, or like once you once you put a gem in a palace, maybe areas are more clear. I guess that would make leveling up a little bit more tedious if you couldn't just encounter enemies out in the overworld. But you could still have certain designated areas where combat still occurs, where there's still enemies at. Alright, I think that cave over to our right there is just some experience points. Just gotta make it through several screens of people pelting you with rocks. It's like, it doesn't feel like a fantasy game at this point. This feels like... It feels like a reskin of like a Shin-Chan game where kids are bullying him and throwing rocks at him. Or something. Like, it just strikes me as bullies. You know what, I'm not crossing this bridge. I think we can go around. Yeah, this is more manageable. Except maybe we would get a little magic container. see. Nope, no more spiders. Okay, that's not how you do the jump attack. There we go. Oh, maybe at the entrance to the palace. Awesome. Let's see if we can get one more of those. Just kind of go in with full magic. Ooh. There we go. Alright. Next try. Get our hidden palace. Remember when those guys were tough? Dang. Okay. I think they said this is an endless loop trap. So wait, I don't think that's where we're going to go. I think we're going to one more. There we go. Nice, and you can get a little magic there. Might as well get full health. Have fun, bud. Okay, this I think is where we need our jump spell. Oh, wait, maybe I did that early. Yep, that was not the right room. Jump there. We need to jump here. Right. Oh, just missed it. One second. Okay. And right there. Awesome. Okay. And now I think we're fighting again. Okay, not enough magic for a life spell. I wonder if these horses were like a prototype or like an early inspiration for the master cycle. Oh wow, 2 hits? I was thinking 3. Okay. Now we have a crucifix. Why would Link need a crucifix, you ask? It reveals the truth. That's right, this is a... Oops. This is a point where the Sheikah, you know, maybe their lens of truth is just a cross instead. Oh. Don't cast spells at me. Oh. Both angles? Oh man. Couldn't even make it to the elevator. They're less annoying than Zelda 2 though. Or they're less annoying than Zelda 1, I mean. Alright, we're heading back this way. If we needed experience, there's an experience bag. A guy we could fight if we really needed to. One second. Still rubbing a little bit of the sleep out of my eyes and stuff. Alright, we got it. Okay. Now I think we need to go down a couple floors. Okay, don't get caught. Rubbing your eye this time. And head this way. Ah, we're cool. Oh, that was me. That was my fault. I gave myself too much momentum before that jump. Okay, apparently this is a room to be careful in. Blocked. Okay, this room we need to turn into a ferry so we can fly across. And I do remember this dungeon needs you to use the fairy spell twice. The second time is while falling through a big ol' hole. One moment. I'm gonna consult my map. Just to make sure Yeah, I don't need the elevator. We can actually skip right past this elevator. Because that elevator, much like earlier, is a spot for you to return to this area once you fall through a hole. Right. Maybe there's just like a biker gang of Crusader Knights. That last one was like protecting a cross. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Well, I did mess up, because I do need to be able to cast the fairy spell again. Oh. And right over there. That's where we need to go. So instead, we're going to see if we can find a little bit of magic. And we found a little bit of magic. Okay. Still got enough I can cast a life spell. Now we gotta find our way back to that elevator. Out of my way. Oh, hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think if we go down that other way, there's maybe an experience bag, or maybe even a key. We don't even need keys anymore. Okay, there was our Hover Knight fight. I think here is where we need to prepare our fairy spell. And cast it. Fly through this hole. Okay. We've got no continues, so let's do this in one try. Shield. Cast jump. This is probably the coolest boss fight, at least visually. Oh, I feel like we're gonna fall in the lava. Maybe like right at the last minute. Oh, one more hit. Oh, I missed him. Pop up this hole. Oh, how did we miss? No! Oh, so dumb. I called it. Okay. Should be pretty easy just to run straight back there and lay the smack down without drowning ourselves in lava. We've already gone to Old Casido. We did get the crucifix, so now we can go. I'm sorry, we went to the hidden town of Casido. Now that we've got the crucifix, we could go to Old Casido. Stop throwing rocks at me. Stop throwing rocks at me. You guys are mean, I don't want to play with you anymore. We do kind of have to go to Old Casido at some point. Yeah, I forgot about y'all. We're just gonna fly past all this. Might want to do the same thing here. Oh my goodness. Okay, that one wasn't so bad. Now we can see these ghost enemies. If we came in before, we wouldn't be able to. The power of Christ reveals them. And our main reason for coming here is to go speak to this old man who has most powerful magic. And he can give us most powerful magic. It's an expensive spell, but it is most powerful magic. And now we've got thunder. Pause too early. Let's get our fairy on. Just gotta fly right past all this. That's something modern Zelda is missing. Bring back the fairy spell. They brought back these little scorpion guys for Echoes of Wisdom. Maybe it'll keep being nice to us and give us more potion. Awesome. And that gets us to full continues. Okay, so I think we go down twice. Try not to take any damage in here if we can help it. That's not where we wanted to go. Oh, it is where we wanted to go. Okay. Fall down 2 holes. Jump off. Nice. Bye. Okay, Okay, this is the danger room. It's a very danger room. No, really? Okay. Well, we got Thunder Spell. We don't have to go back to Casado. Okay, we gotta walk all the way back because of pits. Maybe that's another room I just fly through as a fairy. No. No, I do have to fly through two fairy. I have to fly through the lava room, and then I have to fly through the big hole in the floor. But we're only an hour into this stream and we've made it to the second to last boss, like the end of the last palace. I'd say we're doing pretty good. Uh-oh. Spooky, spooky graveyard. Okay. We're not falling in holes. We're just gonna spend a little meta magic and cheat the system. We'll go for one more. Nice. Okay. Give me a second while I readjust my headphones here. I kind of pressed down on my ear piercings in a weird way after a little while. So if you are listening to some different music other than Zelda 2, what are y'all listening to? I was born in the 90s, so I've got early 2000s new metal. Down to the next one. And across. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, just keep moving. No! I hate this room. Oh boy, okay. Go fairy mode. I feel like this could be a good premise for another Zelda game, like Zelda featuring Zelda. We got Zelda with echoes, being able to make copies of things. But what if Zelda could transform into things? Kind of like, you know, a Majora's Mask, but make it a bit different. Let her turn into like, you know, a fairy or a fish. Fairy spell. If we continue to the right, there is like some fights, and I think an extra one-up, one of those Link dolls. Jump and shield. No, oh my god. Okay. They just make the door difficult too. Jump and shield. It's a weird hitbox. Almost there. Okay, one more hit. Come on, just jump right into it. There we go. Do a little dance. Awesome. Alright, an hour 15 minutes in. We've got the last two palaces down. And we've got Thunder Spell. All we need to do now is make it through the Death Valley to Death Mountain, or the Grand Palace. Now it's Four Eye Rock. Oh no. Alright, I think it's up this way, back across this bridge. I don't think we can walk across that water either. You're a bunch of jerks. Oh. Didn't realize I had an extra life there. Okay, well, the old fairy trick it is. Through the graveyard. Oh no, 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 no. So many ghosts. Get away from me. Oh, it followed me? No way.
It's just, I guess, there because it's on the edge of the graveyard. Yeah, there's another one. If we go over here, we can find a nice little reprieve. Okay, full life, full magic. No, 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 no. This isn't fair. Get out of here. Okay. We're gonna save for the time being. I'm gonna take a quick break ski. We're gonna stretch out, hydrate, we're gonna eat some snacks. We're gonna come back and then we're gonna make our way through the Death Valley, final palace.
And we're back. Alright, we've beaten all of the palaces now. We're ready to go through Death Valley, get up to the final dungeon. Only 33 deaths. That's kind of a lot. That's probably more than I'll die for the rest of my time playing this entire Zelda series. I think that's more than my first game. I'd have to go back and check. Maybe at the end we can go back and check and compare how many times we've died in this game versus the first one. Let's go ahead and stop here and get a little health boost. This is the town of Naburu. Yeah. I'm a painting instructor, kind of like Bob Ross. If you look at these clouds in the background here, very basic, simple clouds. People make clouds like this all the time and don't think that they look like clouds. Let me tell y'all, clouds look like anything. If you just put something blobby and white up in the sky, it's probably gonna look like a cloud. Oh my goodness. Died as a fairy. Interesting. I thought I could make it through. Okay, might as well get our health back here. Oh my god, no. This might be our most frustrating point in the game, is just dealing with these insta-death bits. Okay. Didn't make it any farther than last time, even with multiple continues. Let's try to lock in here.
Nothing. They seem to throw less rocks if you're right underneath of them. So it can make it it's a little bit of a dance to it, maybe. Alright, one more. Alright, nice, nice. Woohoo! Yeah, if only there was a knight somewhere that would have taught Link how to just hold his shield above his head. Make it through the desert? Yes. Graveyard, I mean, not desert. Just turn into a fairy, fly right across. Alright, no random encounters? Oh, okay. You know what? Just instantly. Just to get out of this. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh gosh. You're kidding me. Now I just feel like a really bad gamer. Oh, come on. I can really appreciate modern games for giving you a little bit of grace on platforming if you've got a toe or two off of a ledge when you try to jump. Okay, getting a little bit better at this rock dodge situation. Alright, a couple life spells. No random encounters, no random encounters. Oh no. Nope, we're not doing that. We're not. Okay, cave time. That's fine. Oh my gosh, no! These encounters are the worst. Okay, well, full magic means fairy again. There we go. I swear these rooms. Well, we made it pretty close. I think our fairy strategy worked pretty well for some of that nonsense. I just maybe need to be a little less concerned with life spells. Because once we reach the Great Palace, if we die, it's okay. We'll restart at the beginning of the Great Palace. It's just going to take us a little bit of work to get there. Oh, out the cave. These sections really aren't the worst once you get used to them, but they do put a lot of them in here without much variation. They'll give you like another enemy or two that's like a little bit different. Like this one's got these dumb MOAs. Okay, so I can get 2 life spells off of that pretty reliably. That wasn't too bad. We're gonna let you come to us. Oh boy. Alright, real quick, let's take a look at this overworld. Treasure bag. Okay.
Just seeing if there was an extra Link doll in this area. Oh, we made it. Oh, come on. I was clearly in the cave. All right. Get a little bit of life back. Oh man, come on. Just gotta get past this guy. Get out of here. Don't care. Alright, alright. Is that last? Go, go, go. Yes. Alright. And from here we can go in and pretty much die right away because we're not going to make any progress in here like this. But just to kind of show you, we've got to deal with these guys now. And the Great Palace is kind of a mess. So we've got invisible floors like that. We'll watch out for that next time we come through. For right now, we're gonna hang out here at the entrance. I'm going to take a small break real quick and be right back. Okay. Back, refreshed, swapped over to System of a Down for this last little bit. That's what you're hearing over the microphone, guitar-wise. It's not System of a Down. There's just somebody playing guitar on the other side of a wall. Okay, we'll try to get past those if we can. Here we want to make sure we jump over that hole, like right there. So this place is a huge dummy maze. I consulted the map a couple of times. What we want to do is we want to go left, we want to take that elevator down, and then we're just going to keep going right for as much as we can. We got a couple of easy rooms. There are a lot of not easy rooms in here. I'll just run right past that guy. Keep going right. might be able to get a little bit of life back here. We can get one of these to drop a, there we go. Trying to get it kind of like the fish, or the little eyeball guys from before, where it'll hopefully trigger more continuously. There we go. And this, if you really needed to get another level, you could sit here and grind here forever. You know, each one's only giving you 20 compared to the MOAs in that Sea Palace that were giving 50. Okay. You gotta be careful you don't slip through them. They're really not dropping very much magic per... But we might be able to get a better refill a little bit later, as long as we have a little bit of magic to cast a jump spell. Let's try to get one more. Okay. Continuing on through. Oh, these guys are like absolute menaces. Not worth fighting. Just run past them. Get off me, get off me. Okay, so now that we get down here, there's a couple of hidden walls. Come over here, cast a jump spell. Yes. Okay, so we got lucky. Got a magic refill. So we're full health. There's another one right over here where we can do the same thing. So let's see if we can get lucky twice. Maybe this one actually doesn't do it. Oh gosh. Okay, so that one doesn't work. We're gonna go down and we're just gonna keep continuing to the right. Okay, not worth trying for that. A little bit of magic, always helpful. These are the worst. The blue Fwaka. Absolutely awful. Okay, so let's actually try to go high this time. Alright, we made it past. Just keep trucking, keep trucking. Alright. Once we get down here, we've got maybe another boss fight. Oh, just this annoying. I was hoping maybe it would drop some magic. Desperately need life. Just gotta keep going, keep running, keep running. Oh my goodness. Okay. So once we get down to this point, I think we have... Yeah, we have a fairy over here. Very, very merciful. There is an extra continue if we go this way. We're just not going to worry about it for right now. Now when we get to the bottom here, after this elevator is where we want to go left. And keep going left. And then right there is a hidden hole. We'll pop down here. Got sort of a mini boss, I guess. That'll help us get a little bit of magic back. I think we might actually be close enough to the boss. We're not going to be able to beat it if we don't have the magic for it. Yeah, down that hole right there is where we wanted to go. I just kind of missed it. Oh, that's not fair. Let's see. Here. I think maybe if we go this way. Nope. Okay. Maybe one of these ones. Nope. And we just got bird people. Sometimes you can find magic in there, but since we perished, it'll just start us with full magic and everything. So we'll go ahead and go on to this next room, get our thunder spell ready. Alright, here we go. Thunderbird comes out, hit with a thunder spell, shield, and jump. a very hard fight, and no room to cast life. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with. Let's try again. I've got 3 more hours to do this, if it takes that long. To recap, we're going to go down and immediately to the left. We don't need to fight this guy, but sometimes it's easier than trying to run past him. You can get inside that fire and rush him down enough. Okay, watch out for the hole. It's on the other side of that little pillar. And we're just going to keep going right for a long time. And thankfully these rooms don't have a bunch of enemies in them. I don't know if they just forgot or if they were giving you one easy path through. But I'm glad we don't have to deal with a bunch of stuff. Try to get a little bit of health here, or a little bit of magic back. I'm gonna try to go into this as well prepared as I can. We're going to try to limit our magic usage, so at the end we don't have to, cross our fingers for a red potion in that last little room. It didn't work out too well for us that last time. We just got double Birdmans. Okay, there we go. I'd say that's pretty good. Oh wow. I think this is the easiest I've ever defeated one of them. Generally they're jumping and flapping all over the place. Okay, we don't need to stop at either of these statues because we've got full magic and health. Okay, got a little bit too confident there. I'm gonna cast jump. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't think I'll make it through here if I don't cast life. Even if I do, Alright, I think if we're up here, I'll have a hard time hitting us. There we go. Keep on trucking, keep on trucking. Don't let that thing out. Gonna give us some magic, please. That'd be great. Nope. All right. Alright, cool. We can just run past him. We've got a ferry over here. That's when we know that after this elevator with the ferry, once we take it all the way down to the bottom, we can go left. And we just gotta look for the hole in the floor. There we go. Drop on down, watch out for this guy. Run. Fall down this hole right here. Alright. We're ready for the final boss. Sort of. Could have tried to go back and get a red potion to be at full health, but that also could have caused us more harm. Okay. Very hard. We got one more try. Oh, we haven't landed a single hit. Oh my gosh. Well, this probably isn't happening now, but I'll be very impressed with myself if it did. Couple chill rooms.
where we've got an enemy eventually. Yeah, this guy. I'll take a free shield just in case. Okay. These guys aren't the worst to deal with, I guess. If you can get them down fast. There we go. Get full life and full magic. Continue down, keep going to the right. Watch out for those jerks. It's okay, if we can make it to that ferry, we'll be good. There we go. Uh-oh. Dude got there faster than I expected. If we just shield spell, we can actually fight him. This also seems like a bad idea. There we go. 100 experience for that, that's it. That's nuts. Oh man. Those guys are so tough. I can't even get past you. Come on. Okay, now we can make it to the ferry. And then we've got one shot. I could go get that link doll, but I'd rather do that if I've got a real good feeling about the run I'm on. Wait, no. After that, we want to go left. And then fall down, and then go right. Gonna get these things out of the way. Okay, I'm pretty much gonna rely on getting a red potion over here. Because if I don't, and we get one of those nasty birds instead, that might be it. Oh. Does it only spawn once? Okay, well that's crazy. That's gonna make this extremely difficult. And why did that come back? Maybe this is what I was thinking of. Nope. Wow. Took a lot of damage just getting past that first guy. Keep in mind, we're maxed out on everything, and it's super possible to get here without being maxed out on levels. Kind of embarrassing. That's supposed to be an easy room for us.
Maybe we can get a little bit back. Nope. Not from that one. Maybe from this one. Well, I don't think this one worked last time. Yeah, okay, so I think that one just doesn't work like that. You know what, whatever. Just do it. Okay, that was a really bad run. Go left and then right a bunch. Ooh. Okay, hopefully it'll be kind to us and we'll get magic. Nope. Oh, okay.
Okay, we've made it to the ferry elevator? No, that's still a little bit of ways. I think we got another blue jerk. Yeah. Oh no. What is this? That was bogus. Come on. Get away from me. Alright. You don't even need the ferry. Wait, nope. After the ferry elevator, it's to the left. Drop through the hole, then to the right. Out of my way. Try not to get hit by those. Run past this nonsense. Drop down this hole. And here we are. We got one continue, or no continues. This is it. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Alright. Let's go at this one more time. Not one more time, but actually, yeah. I think I can do one more. Drank a lot of tea, so I need to. Been hitting the bathroom a lot in this run through. I feel like during the dragon fight, Volvagia, Bara, whatever his name is, I feel like the urge to use the restroom kind of helped push me through that fight. But maybe this time it's just making me too impatient. Okay, I can just fall down the elevator shaft, that's fine.
Oh, I thought my shield would have got that for me. Are you gonna be nice this time? Nope. Not nice. Right, if I leave and come back, can I try it again? Yeah, kind of give me the same effect though. I think it's worth trying, worth testing, information gathering if nothing else. Didn't work that time. Okay, okay. So that can work. Okay, after it gives you the potion, it looks like it's tapped out. Good to know. Hopefully, the amount of life that we have right now will carry us through a few of these hard parts. Oh my god. Get out of here. No. Go. Yes. Okay. As long as we made it past that bird, I don't want to have to restart that room and then lose out on full life. And this one's probably going to get us. That's okay. Alright. Okay, made it past the blue Fuaka. Not too bad, you just want to make sure you don't fall all the way through the bottom into the lava. Okay. Let's see if we can get there without taking any damage. Easier said than done. Okay, well, at least we got a continue. Through the hole. We're gonna go to the right. Stab that guy. Down through the hole. Ooh. Down through the hole. All right, get our thunder spell ready. Get ready to start hopping. Okay, one more hit has got us. Oh gosh. Alright, got one more try. Oh, I think I just screwed up. Yeah, we can't cast the thunder spell until it appears. Oh, I might have just screwed myself. If they don't give us a red potion here. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, thunder spell. Once it's actually here. Let's do our shield and our jump spells first. Okay, remember there's a little bit of startup on the attack. Oh my gosh. Once it starts going crazy like this, I don't know how to... I don't know how to cope. Oh boy, okay. I'm gonna start back at the beginning. I need to take a restroom break, stretch out, grab some water. We'll be right back. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna do it.
Okay. Let's go. This time we got it. Bladder empty. Throat rehydrated. Mind focused. I was not expecting it to drop down a step. Hasn't been doing that. Jump the hole. Take the elevator. Run right forever. And I've gone through a few different music changes. I've gone from Linkin Park to Disturbed to System of a Down. Now I've got Static X going. Oh boy. Quite annoying whenever it doesn't actually pogo you, it just drops you through the enemy. Oh, get out of here. Alright, and I think we've got like another room to get through before we can get to the refills. Wait, no, here's the refills. Oh, thank you. Merciful. Okay, let's see if this can get us through at least a few more rooms. Drop down to the right. The heads in this room are particularly annoying. I don't know what it is about their flight pattern that feels a bit different. Okay, well we need to just get through this room. Try to run past this blue guy. Okay, looks like it can't reach jumping that high. So if we can get 4 blocks up, we can kind of block him out. Run. And then I think we've got one more blue guy to deal with. Maybe it's after this. I think this is just a fire guy. Oh. Might as well cast life.
Okay, that was our first death, I guess. Just try to run past all this. So if we can get past him. You know, there's a ferry on this elevator. Okay, we gotta come over to the right. Nope. After that elevator, we need to go to the left. I was mistaken again. Almost got through there without any damage. Fall down the mysterious hidden hole. Get out of here. Run across here. Fall into the hole. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, we got one continue to go into this with. Cast shield. Cast our jump. And use basically the rest of our magic for thunder. Oh, it's going crazy now. Oh no. Almost. I think we were 2 hits away that time. It makes you wonder, though, with the bird people in this dungeon, I guess, if that was an idea that the Rito spawned out of. Maybe they looked back and saw, hey, we haven't done anything with bird people in a while. What if we put bird people back in the series? There's some fun theories out there about bird people serving the royal family and being like stationed here, whatnot. Oh my god, get out of here. Alright, let's see if we can get him. Nope.
Bad start. Not so bad when they don't jump everywhere. Okay, we're just going to ignore that. If we can make it past one more bird guy, we got some health. In the form of a fairy. I don't know, I'm not liking our chances though. Nope. Hold on the hole, go to the right. Out of here. Fall down this hole. And we're ready. Shield, jump, thunder. Oh. Okay, let's see if we can make it back there this time with more lives. Again, it's literally not worth taking the time to fight those things. Unless you're really trying to get your last levels up. Even then, I'd say go fight easier stuff. You're going to get the same amount of experience.
don't mind taking a little bit of time if y'all want to give me some more magic. Come on, bring on your dumb, stupid floating heads. Okay. Didn't think so. I don't know why those slimes take the same amount of hits to defeat as those crazy red birdmen. Okay, let's try to get ourselves some magic back. Awesome. Okay. Now we're full up. Full magic, full life, full continues. Jesus, Jesus. Guess I didn't even need the shield magic. Trick to that room is just keep moving, don't stop. Here we've got another fire jerk. Just try to skip past. Right. And I think we should have a fairy down here. Are we not there yet? Yeah, no, here's the fairy. Okay, so I made it here with 2 full continues. Maybe now, go grab this link doll. Okay. Maybe that'll come in handy. Maybe that'll help us finish things off if we need. Oh my god. I felt it as soon as I jumped. Okay, well that was a wasted effort. Yeah, you just get out of here. Alright, coming off the ferry elevator, we take a left. Past that. Oh, come on. Run to the side. Get out of here. Another stupid room. Why? Why didn't that break? Oh, now it's going double time. Almost there. One more hit. Don't lose it now. Yeah, okay. There's the Thunderbird down. Still gotta continue. Let's see if we can go over here and hopefully get a red potion so we can fight the next boss at full health. Oh. Hopefully it doesn't make us refight the Thunderbird. Okay, good, no. Alright, so that's the sort of final boss. But then we come over here for the Triforce piece, and this old man just disappears, and now we fight ourselves. But we're not actually going to fight fair, because I'm done with this game. We're going to crouch in the corner and stab at his ankles. Alright. And there we have it. Zelda 2. Finally done. It turns out that Link doll... Well, no. I was going to say it did come in handy, but I died in the attempt getting it, so it really didn't. And with all 3 pieces of the Triforce, we wake up the Zelda, who's been sleeping for hundreds of years. So not the same Zelda from the last Zelda, different Zelda. She wakes up. You saved Hyrule, and you are a real hero. And then the curtain falls very slowly. And Link probably gets a kiss. The end. Oh boy. Okay. So that's Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 in the bag. If there was really a huge call for it, I would replay them on the 3DS, maybe. But I doubt that's going to happen. I'm sure people would rather see all of the other Zelda games played. Yeah, I'm not exactly a pro gamer doing speed runs of this, no hit, anything like that. It'd be very impressive if somebody did do that. But for now, this is as best as I'm giving you. I did it for the first time without any save states. I did still use some cheap strategies a little bit, but you know, I don't think that this game is fully engaging with people on reasonable terms, so I think it's okay to use unreasonable terms to fight back. Thanks a million. Press start to replay. And if you press start, it'll save. It'll take you back to the beginning, give you a little triangle next to your name, and then you can start the game over again with all of your levels. So it's the same game though. Zelda 1 has a whole different set of dungeons and stuff. If you do a new game plus this one, nah. So we've got 45 deaths in this one. Let's quit out and see how many deaths we had in Zelda 1. I think it tells you. 43, okay. So pretty close, about the same. Died slightly more in Zelda 2. So a lot of people will say Zelda 2 is harder. I think it kind of depends. I think they're both really hard. It's just a matter of which one feels better to play, I guess. As far as both of them goes, just look up a walkthrough. Use save states if you want to. It's 2026. It's 40 years past these games being out and relevant, so just play them like you want to. Yeah, so first two games down. Third game, fourth game, not in here. So we could go to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time next, or we could do Link to the Past and Link's Awakening. Which, Link to the Past, I will have to play on Nintendo Switch Online. I have a Super Nintendo, but I don't have my old original copy of Link to the Past anymore. I gave that away to a family member a long time ago so that they can. But I think that's about where we're going to end off. Not going to get into anything else for today. I hope you all enjoyed the playthrough. Hope you have a great day. Hope you like and subscribe and stick around to see the more interesting games that we've got coming. And let me know if you got an opinion, if you want to see Link to the Past next, if you want to see Ocarina of Time next. When I do Link's Awakening, it probably is going to be the original Link's Awakening black and white Game Boy OG played on the Super Game Boy. So, yeah, I hope you all have a good time. I hope you enjoyed. And peace out. I'll see you next time.